Hello and welcome. Today we are taking a yet another virtual display of our gallery, La Galerie du Sacre Bleu. Today featuring Frida Johansson-Kuoppala's Glade series. Frida also works as a tattoo artist and is very highly ranked. This is the entrance hall of the gallery. Come and join me in the second room. The first image today is Komorebi, which is a watercolour, as they all are. Komorebi is not as much a glade as the others. This one is a little different. There's trees in the middle and sunshine beaming through. When Frida paints her glades, she doesn't give too much into the detail. It's more for her a spiritual healing, a time to zone out. Let me show you. This one is called Autumn. It's an autumn version of Summer Morning, which was painted at the same time. It was painted very quickly, with not too much detail. And you can see the colours come alive in the trees. This is a fine art print. The original has already been sold. This is the only print on display today. So, let's move on to Into the Shade. Into the Shade is basically a large sketch, or a pre-study. She used a large brush and a lot of water, basically using complementary colours. Even though it wasn't finished, she liked the results enough just to let it be. And from this one, we move on to Porten. I feel like it's a portal to another dimension. Somewhat whimsical. I want to go through it, but I'm not sure if I should, because I don't know what I would find on the other side. And now we move on to Path. This one is somewhat darker than most of the others. It is a mystic late autumn night or evening. She has covered the paper a lot more, so it makes it more deep. It's got more of a depth and it's more fantasy and mystical. From here, we move on around the corner to Harmony. Here we can see that it's just rained and the sun has come out and is now shining and that it is sparkling everywhere. The raindrops glitter. You can smell how it smells of wet forest, wet ground. And now we are turning around to Weald. Frida is a great fan of John Bauer and his magical world, and you can see that through this painting. You can see the brightness and warmth through the trees and the water running through the forest. You could even imagine a troll popping up through the grass. From Weald, we go to Dusk. Here is one of Frida's very first glade ever. She has used mostly warm colours, as you can see. She's made it very quickly. She's more sketchy-like with very little detail. Let's move on from dusk to morning. In this image, you can see that is a frosty but warming up morning in the countryside. You can feel the crisp in the air. You can almost feel a chill to your skin. The next painting is Skogskär. When Frida was a little girl, she used to take a lot of walks through the forest. Every now and then she would come across marshlands. She found that a little bit scary because just one wrong step and you just fall straight through it. Moving on to Warmth. This is one of Frida's darkest watercolours so far. When she paints, she goes a lot on instinct. Even though it's very dark, it has a healing light in the centre. It's a place to go to feel safe. From here, we move over to Summer Morning. This is the summer version of the autumn that we saw in the beginning. It is very quickly sketched to not lose the energy. She has used a lot of bright and green colours. Up next, we have Warmth 2.0. In this image, she has used a lot of detail compared to Summer Morning. It has quite a lot of fantasy in it. It reminds me of Path, which we saw earlier. And the final piece today, Dusk 2.0. This painting started as a sketch, very simple, but evolved into something with a lot more detail in it. It is painted in a worm's perspective and is very influenced by Gainsborough's landscapes, creaking branches and a glade in the distance. Well, that sums it up for today. Hope you enjoyed the display. Thank you for watching and see you next time.